Hi, and welcome to the second in a series of how to program GUIs in Python using PySimpleGUI. The first thing we do in our GUIs is we're going to use a forms designer, and I've already made one here for us to follow. This is our form. It has a number of widgets. Elements is what we call them in PySimpleGUI. There's text, there's input fields, there's checkboxes, there's radio buttons, there's a slider. To give you an idea of just how rich PySimpleGUI is, here is a window with a bunch of the widgets that are available to you. There's drop-down menus. This thing is called an option menu, list boxes, sliders, spinners, buttons to browse, all kinds of goodies. So don't feel like because this is a simple GUI framework to grasp that it is not feature rich. We discussed last time the second step after you lay out your GUI is to divide up your window into rows. This GUI window has 9 rows. We're just going to follow those. So we've said last time there's 3 steps. We're going to lay out the GUI. Actually, let's put that below. These are the elements that we're going to use. Last time we said layout is the first thing you do. Create the window. The last thing we do is we read the window. So let's get going here on this layout. We said it is a list of lists. And we'll get into why it's a list of lists here in a couple of rows. The first row we said is text, and it says, hello, what is your name? Why don't we put, I don't think I can keep this on top. No, I can't. Okay, hello, what is your name? The second row, it's an input field. Third row is text. Do you like? And in the next row, there are several checkboxes. Remember we said that so it's a checkbox element, and it's ice cream. These are your choices. We have another checkbox. Checkbox. Hot dogs. Who doesn't like ice cream and hot dogs? The last one is beer. And I'm going to go ahead and put a couple of buttons. There are convenience buttons. These are predefined, so you don't have to say button text is okay. There is OK and cancel. Those are 2. Let's look at this again. I'm just doing part of it so we can test it. There's the text, our input, text. Here's checkboxes. Skipped through a few things, and then OK, cancel. You'll notice here on this row that there are 3 elements, and that's why these rows are lists. This is one element, one element, one element, then we have 3. And on the last row we have 2. Let's go ahead and create the window. I like to test as I go, do a few changes, see how it works. So this is a quiz of what you like. Last time we said the layout happens here. And then finally, we read the window. It's button and a bunch of values. Window.Read. And then let's do a pop-up to see what the button and the values are. Let's give this a run. There we have it. So let's go down the window. We have, I don't know why those are there. We have the title of the window, quiz of what you like. Hello, what is your name? A quiz question of, do you like ice cream? Let's get rid of this thing. Do you like ice cream, hot dogs, or bead? That's going to be beer. An OK and a cancel button. Let's put in Frank, and Frank likes ice cream and hot dogs. He's not fond of beer. We're going to press OK, and we get a pop-up. OK is the button we pressed. We have a list of values. Frank, true, true, false. So Frank is the input. Checkbox, ice cream is true. Hot dogs is true. Beer is false. So let's go back and add the other elements. There are 2 more types of elements that we're covering. Radio buttons and a slider. So then the next line is text. What is your favorite ice cream flavor? And radio buttons, the way they work is you get one choice out of several. You don't get to have several favorites of ice cream. So we have vanilla, and these buttons, there's 3 of them, but we need to tell Python here that they belong together, and it's a group ID is the next parameter that does this. So let's call it ice cream. It's simply a word or something that ties these together. So radio, R-A-D-I, radio, it's chocolate. We repeat ice cream so that those buttons are associated, and you'll only get one choice out of those. Strawberry, then we said we had to repeat ice cream. Okay, and then the last elements, we have text that says, how much do you like Python? And it's a slider. And sliders have a range. So we're going to say from 0 to 100 is the range. And there's an orientation. You can learn these different fields by looking at the user manual, and you will always find the user manual at www.PySimpleGUI.org. That will give you the manual that tells you what all of these are. So the orientation is horizontal. We want it to go this way, not that way. It went from 0 to 100. And then we need to tell it the size. And the size for sliders is number of characters. So let's say it's 15 characters long, and then the width is in pixels. I know it's kind of weird. It's 15 characters long, 20 pixels wide. And that's the layout that we're going with. And when we run it, these line up pretty much perfectly, right? Row for row. You get a row of your GUI, gets a row of code. Let's try some things out. Let's try having Frank like ice cream hot dogs, still doesn't like beer. And if we try these out, you notice that only one of them is possible. That's because we said these are grouped together. Let's say he likes vanilla. How much do you like Python, Frank? And we said it went from 0 to 100. Let's say Frank is really excited about Python. We hit OK, and we get back our results. And I'm going to run this again so that you can see the GUI and line up these results. In the next lesson, we will talk about keys, which will make it easy to reference these. So, OK was the button. Here comes the values. Frank was the name. Do you like ice cream, hot dogs, and beer? True, true, false. What is your favorite ice cream flavor? It's going to be 1 out of 3. It's vanilla he chose. Vanilla is true. The other 2 are false. How much do you like Python was 100. And that's it. Thank you for watching. We will go into more widgets in the next lesson.